Make sure you guys go to my community tab. There I have a poll on what type of content I should focus on here in the future. I've been recently all over the place with content, mainly because I have been dealing with a lot this month, so whatever I grab seems to be what I make a video on, and so I want to hone it in on exactly what you guys would like to see. Of course, there's always going to be some things that I want to put up that I like, that I've been working on, but I do want to see where your guys' heads at and what you guys want from my channel. So make sure you go ahead and go to the community tab and give me your thoughts in the comments of that poll.
Know your place, worm. Prepare yourself. Damn Saiyan.
Every once in a great while, there comes an artist that understands not only the culture, but how it should be portrayed for Dragon Ball. And today I have the pleasure of talking about one of the most phenomenal artists that I see in our community, and that is Echo Saber. Now, Echo Saber, I've already used one of his artworks for a thumbnail talking about if 18 is a little too sexy for Krillin, which a lot of you guys seem to agree with, but Krillin does win out in the end, and I explain exactly how. So I'm gonna leave a link to that video in the description below for those of you guys who would like to watch it. But yeah, he creates some fire ass art. So his most recent artwork depicts a lot of the Dragon Ball characters that we've grown to love in gym outfits, and I gotta say, me and Dragon Ball Rose, if you guys don't know who that is, that's my wife, we absolutely love this artwork, and she especially loves this piece for Android 18. And it's not because a lot of you guys think that, you know, she looks or at least seems like Android 18 a little bit. It's because of the definition when it comes to the muscles. Now, Dragon Ball Rose and I have been trying to hit the gym and get as yoked up, as brolic as possible in the last few months. Now, unfortunately for me today, and actually this week, I've been falling off a little bit because I've been under the weather. I have a lot of shit fucked up with me right now, so I've been a little bit off, but she's been hitting the gym hard, and it's really motivating when you see artwork like this, artwork that depicts these female characters with muscle definition. Normally we see the male characters with muscle definition, Broly, Goku, and it kind of fits for them. And personally for me, I do like my girls with a little bit of muscle definition. I mean, some of these go a little bit too far, like Android 18 could totally kick my ass in this artwork. I mean, she could probably kick my ass anyway, but yeah, she looks extremely brolic in this. But personally for me, I don't like skinny girls like that. I like girls with a little bit of hips, hourglass figure, and a little bit of thickness to them. And I definitely like the way that these Dragon Ball females are portrayed in Echo Saber's art. Another great piece of art here is, of course, Kefla. Now, it's awesome because not only is she in gym clothes, but her gym clothes say Potara on it, which is extremely on the nose. Obviously she's a fusion, but I do like it nonetheless. And personally for me, her original outfit already looks like gym outfit, so it doesn't really create a stretch of the imagination that she would look like this. And lastly, this one is of Kefla as well. Obviously, she's in her Super Saiyan Berserker mode here, but she looks like she's either working for Kaba at some point, like some sort of assassin or a Yakuza style figure, but she definitely looks like she's ready for business, and I just love this art for obvious reasons. Now, of course, what we came here for, and that is female Ikari Broly. Now, female Broly is not a revolutionary idea or a brand new idea in any stretch of the imagination. Obviously, Dragon Ball Super knew this, but before Dragon Ball Super, a lot of people were drawing and creating artwork, fan art for Broly as he would be portrayed in a female form. Now, the original Broly design does not lend itself well, or maybe it does lend itself a little too well to what a female version would look like, because there's not really much covering female original design Broly. But when you twist it and create a female version of Ikari Broly, or the one we saw in Dragon Ball Super Broly, it works a lot better. I mean, there is a lot more that's covered, at least in some of these other artworks. Thankfully, this Broly has the option of wearing armor, which covers a lot of stuff that the original design does not cover. Now for me, I think that this design for female Broly works extremely well because A, the original Broly, DBS Broly, is extremely muscular, so it doesn't feel like it's too out in the realm of disbelief or like they're adding too much gains to the female version, because the male version is extremely diesel, and a word that I like to use for getting yoked up is brolic. So obviously that word comes from Broly, and this character definitely embodies everything that we love about Broly. And the other thing is, I like the little tan that she's got. I don't know exactly if that's somebody else's preference, but even though I do like my females a little bit paler, I do think that this tan extremely works extremely well for female Broly. She actually reminds me of a character that you would see on Bleach. So I do think this design definitely lends itself extremely well to being gender bended. So when I was looking at this piece of artwork, it actually brought up a few questions in my head that I would like to pose to you guys. Now, the first one is, do you like this version of female Broly as opposed to Kale's version of female Broly? I know this one's got, you know, a little bit more voluptuous features, but just in design alone, do you guys prefer if we would have gotten a female version to look like this as Kale, or do you guys like the Kale version that we got? Or if you like both of them, you could just say both of them. I mean, I like the fact that we have options. Personally, for me, I do like this version a lot better when it comes to the design, but I do like that Kale seems extremely unassuming in her base form. Like, she looks weak as fuck, and it actually lends itself well to the storytelling when it comes to the Broly storyline, or the Broly power storyline, because she goes from that to extremely huge and extremely intense, and it definitely works extremely well for the Tournament of Power. Now, my last thought that I have for you guys today, if you guys like to answer this in the comment section below, and that is, do you guys think, and I was going to make a video about this all on its own at some point, but I figured I might as well roll this into this video, that way you guys can go ahead and get the most out of this video. And that's what I've been trying to do lately, is just add the most to these conversations. Lately, I haven't been feeling well. I've been having a bad month in just life in general. Everything that could happen to me has happened to me, basically. But I'm writing it out, I'm sticking through it, and so my videos have been a lot more concise, a lot shorter, and I'm gonna stop doing that. I'm gonna have them have more content in them, more stuff in them. But last question of the day, do you guys think that Broly and Chilai is a better combination, a better shipping than Broly and Kale? I wanted to make a video of this again on a different time, a different date, but I think this is an appropriate question for a video talking about female Broly. I think, in my personal opinion, I think that a Kale and Broly sort of relationship would have been really cool, because then we would have had the possibility of having a character created that is extremely powerful. I mean, if we have a character created from just Broly and Chilai, he may be powerful, but just from the Broly side. He's not going to be powerful or get any gains from the Chilai side. But if we have a character that's born from two basically legendary Super Saiyans, it's going to be a lot more powerful. So that's my understanding of it, that's my reasoning behind it. But if you guys have something else you guys would like to add to this conversation, let me know in the comment section below. If you liked anything that I had to say inside this video, make sure to hit that like button. You guys have no idea how much that like button actually affects the channel, so I appreciate it if you guys would hit it. That's all I have for you guys today. This is going to be Blackscape signing off. Take care, guys.